Arasha, you have been trying to decide what to do for 45 minutes.
Sorry. This is a really important time in the game. You know, they say the first move like sets the tone. So,
and I understand, and I'm trying to be supportive of
right,
you.
Right.
But
okay,
we have a movie later.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna skip. You like what I did there?
That was good.
Like I set the time. Like
what if when you? Yeah, no, that was good. Up top.
What if when?
Hey, too slow.
Oh, because I'm a chess nerd now.
Oh my god. Oh.
What if what?
What if what? Oh, I was gonna say, what if when you did your bit? Okay, breaking the fourth wall. Arasha goes, I'm gonna start us off because I have a good bit, and the bit was turning on the thing. What if like you had hit it to turn it on, which it didn't, by the way, because this thing doesn't work. And then the whole chessboard that you just spent like 25 minutes setting up toppled over.
Collapsed. That's really funny, actually. You know, my favorite bit is describing that somebody has a bit or somebody was like excited about a bit and then they carry it out and then the bit is completely bad.
I like doing that too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what this reminds me of right now?
This is a good bit.
No, do you remember? You know what this reminds me of?
All
right. It reminds me of Hurry. Hurry! Okay.
How?
Because our glasses are on. It has to do with glasses. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got to tell the Hurry story now.
All right.
Wait, but we can't say too much.
Let's not say too much. But should we say vague?
Vague. Keep it vague.
Sure. Okay. Well, first and foremost, good morning, Los Angeles.
Right.
How goes it? We have this bit that we love because Arasha and I met a few years ago at a job that we worked, and we won't say where it is for legal reasons, but essentially you get to go on this big vehicle that shows you where they make movies.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And on that attraction, there are little animations that you drive through and this and that and whatever. And essentially you are the person that alerts people when to put on their 3D glasses for the animation. And there's a timer so that you as the person who is giving the experience can look over your shoulder to know, do you have time to stall or are you going straight into the experience?
Yeah.
And essentially, we just always had this joke where if we would pull in the clock was on 0, we'd be like, put your glasses on, hurry,
get them on,
hurry, put them on. Anyways, everyone's like...
No, that was a great way of describing it. And it's so much funnier when you know the details. It's not that we don't want to share the details. It's just a lot funnier when when we're the only ones who know the details. But if you're a baller through and through, you're going to hear it at some point.
If you're a baller through and three.
Through and through.
If you're I feel further away from you today than I normally am.
I wonder why.
Dustin's trying to tear us apart.
Dustin, don't do that. Yeah, right? Wait, that's a good bit on Dustin's part if you would to like slowly be pulling these.
Yeah, next episode we're like, Dustin, I kind of feel like we're like in the wall.
Dustin, there's only one chair.
And you're sitting in it. And we're behind the camera.
Yeah, and there's a big sign out front that says Spitball is over.
So we just wanted to follow up and see where you're at.
Yeah, we just want to make sure we're still good.
How are you today, my friend?
I am good. I'm feeling so good. It's been a very busy Monday already.
I know.
But I'm here and I'm excited and I'm grateful and life is really, really good right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. How are you?
Goody. I'm doing well. I also had a busy Monday. I went to vocal therapy this morning.
Yeah. Throat doc.
Went to the throat doc. I'm going through a lot right now. But, okay. If I tell you guys a secret, you can't tell anyone.
Okay.
I think I'm getting Botox tomorrow. But medical.
Holy shit.
I think I am. I'm really excited.
Wait, so like you're going to get like a crafted jawline, but it's like covered by insurance?
Well, I think so. So I alluded to this in the Vince episode, and then I was like, let's not get into this, but I am scheduled for surgery in October.
Right.
And the reason I say scheduled is because my vocal therapist keeps being like, it could not happen. And I'm like, let it happen, please.
Why is she teasing?
I don't know, because a lot of they're like, we kind of want to try and work through it like with like therapy, but I don't want to do that. I just want to do the therapy and I want to fix. For those of you who don't know, I always tell, like, I have such a low raspy voice, but I also have vocal cord injuries, so I need them fixed. And aside with the vocal cord like stuff that I have, it's like caused so much tension in my jaw and neck. My jaw's like you wouldn't believe. Let's hear it. Let's see if we can hear it. Can you hear that?
I heard that.
That's my left side.
Who's there?
Yeah. Here's a knock knock joke.
Who's there?
TMJ.
TMJ who?
Man, my jaw hurts all the time.
TMJ here with the...
TMJ here on the news, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I feel... I was going to say drunk right now, but I'm not.
You sure?
Yeah. And so anyways, because of my vocal cord problem, it has like caused so much stress in my frick ass face and neck and jaw.
Ooh.
And so I went to the jaw doctor. I went to the pain center at Cedars-Sinai, and I was like, yeah, I'm in the right place.
Yeah.
And she literally like felt around, and God bless my doctor. She's so nice, but she says to me a few things. She starts with, how have you been living like this? Why did it take you so long to come see me? And your posture sucks. That's what she said to me. And I was like, stop flirting with me, doctor.
Right. I have to tell you about the doctor's appointment that I went to last week, because it was my first appointment in way too long.
Yeah.
But I also want to save it for a time in which we might be discussing doctor's appointments.
Okay. Do we have a doctor's episode on the book? Do we? Oh
my God, Rowan, that was really good. That was a good bit.
No, that was a good bit. That's my bad.
Yeah, no, that's a good bit to like forget what we have planned for the future episodes, so that it looks like we have the present in our mind.
I forget that we're organized now.
We're super organized.
You know that TikTok trend that it was like, I think it was like really popping off during the pandemic, where something would be really chaotic and it would be like, and then it would be peaceful, and it would be like,
Nicki Minaj
I'm
one?
spinning like a ballerina. The first one, season 1 of Spitball, and then season 2.
That's good. We need to make that edit.
Literally us like at home being like, how does audio work? And I don't know what a camera is. And now we're like, Dustin?
That is Nicki Minaj, right?
I think so.
That's the one that's like, is this the thanks that I get for putting your bitches on? That one? Right?
Yeah, maybe. Someone young and hip tell us.
Someone tell us, because we're getting old.
Yeah. But anyways, I went to the therapist. And about the Botox.
Yes.
We'll see. Because I checked out my chart and it was like therapeutic. It had an order for therapeutic Botox, which is hard to get for TMJ. You can get it better for migraines. But I think I'm going to get it tomorrow. And one thing about me, you'll never catch me gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Never.
Interesting.
That's
across the board?
Well,
because I think gatekeeping in some ways
can be okay. Yes,
can be okay. Like
yeah.
I'm gonna say that, like, you know, the cute little spots in like your neighborhood.
Yes,
I think gatekeep those.
That's fair. No, absolutely, that's fair. I just mean, like, I don't like when people gatekeep. Like, if I literally go get life-changing Botox in my jaw and I literally end what has been like years of pain, and then someone comes to me and is like, my jaw hurts, I'm not gonna be like, sucks for you.
Right.
I know the secret.
Hacks against the whole world, like, do share, like, spots or stores or restaurants that are almost better upon natural discovery. I think it's much more exciting to come across those things, those spots.
I think so.
Yeah.
You're right. Because there are a lot of times now where you're like on TikTok and it's like someone takes a spot you really like. But also, I do like when little known places get discovered, if they're like a mom and pop shop, and then they get a bunch of that's customers.
Definitely a fair argument. Like, it's great for business. That's a huge win with TikTok, I think. Like, smaller businesses have definitely gotten a wide audience. I'm sure distribution has been up across all platforms because of that. So it's I say it lightly.
No, absolutely. Gatekeep accordingly.
Yes.
And don't gatekeep Spitball. Tell your friends. Remember one of our first Reddit posts we ever got on our Reddit page? If you're not a member, get there. But literally, remember, it was like, I love this podcast so much. I want good things for them, but I really hope it doesn't get popular. And me and Arasha were like, well, what the hell? I'm trying to be a millionaire.
No, it was so sweet. You're right. Because they were like, I just want to keep it to just me. I want to be so specific and like I can reach out and stuff. And it's like, that's sweet.
No, and I do appreciate it.
But don't do that.
Yeah, but we really want to make money.
Yes.
Thank you.
And speaking of...
Whoa. I liked the way you raised your voice.
Thank you.
Can you yell at me like if you were mad at me? Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if I like that.
No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to yell at you. Okay.
I can take it. Don't.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
No, go ahead.
No, stop. Fine. If I'm going to yell at you, I'm going to say it with my chest.
Okay.
Why didn't you text me this weekend? I didn't want to.
Yeah. I'm so thankful for your friendship. You always make me feel good.
You are a very joyful person.
Yeah. Wait, can I tell you? Bridget was looking at my phone the other day. Nothing creepy. I was texting you in bed about Spitball, so she like kind of peered over.
Yeah,
and
I'm the girl you text when you're with your girlfriend in bed.
Okay.
This is why you're having vocal problems.
I literally meant for that to sound like cool, and it sounded like a pig call, like a swine call. But the top text that she saw was like, your latest text to me was like, I'm so grateful for you and the abundance we share. And Bridget goes, wow, that's nice. I was like, yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Wow, that's nice.
Oh, no, literally, that's all of our texts is like, we're like, we have to do this and we have to do this, we have to do this. I love you and I'm so glad we're doing this together.
I know.
That's all of it.
It's nice.
But speaking of saying things with your chest, we have an exciting game that we are playing today.
Yeah.
And on this episode of Spitball, we are proud to bring something that we were gifted by chess.com.
Yeah.
Our fancy friends over there sent us a very kind board, which we gave a shout out to it on the first episode.
He's really nice.
It's a really kind board.
He's nice. He's always whispering.
It's very generous in its size. It's quite big.
Well endowed chessboard.
Yeah. Now, what's that from?
What? I don't know. I just kind of said it.
Okay.
Well endowed chessboard.
Well endowed chessboard.
I feel like that's one of those. You ever like do those things where you like have an original moment where you're like, I don't know that anyone's ever said well endowed chessboard before, but we just did it today.
There you go. Copyrighted. So we're gonna play on this chessboard. Now, here's the funny thing. I have played a total of 2 chess matches in my entire life.
I haven't even seen the Queen's Gambit.
Me neither.
Oh.
Maybe we should watch that. Rowan has not played ever.
I think I played when I was little. Sometimes when I used to go to the little restaurants, I would take the salt and pepper and I would make it scoot across the table and pretend I was playing chess.
Oh, that's kind of a game then. Yeah. So Rowan's played. Rowan's played some chess.
Yeah.
But the juicy part is that underneath each of our chess pieces is a juicy little question. I wrote a bunch of questions under Rowan's chess pieces and Rowan to mine. Every time we move a piece, we have to answer that question that's underneath the piece. If we don't answer it, or we don't want to, you can pass, but then that piece goes back to its spot, and then you can't move any piece again. You just you forfeit your turn.
Oh. Okay, now here's the thing.
Okay.
When Arasha says I've never played chess before, she's not lying. I don't know how to play.
I'm new.
I literally don't know how to play at all.
That's
I see
okay.
a horse on your board.
Yes. Okay. And I just realized that I like. Oh no. I think I. Okay. No. I think
What
it's like
do you
this.
think is the most attractive? Like, who's the hottest chess piece? I know mine.
The tallest one.
Oh, you think so?
The king.
I think this one's kind of hot.
Oh, you like? I think that one's called the rook.
I kind of think he's good looking.
Or maybe the horse is the nook. No, the horse is the knight.
Oh.
See, this is very fun. Because
Yes.
usually you get people who know what they're talking about. I'm barely there.
Someone's at home being like, God damn,
The
these
rook. They just called it the rook.
That's the rook. It's obviously called the
Hey.
the.
Hey, remember when we did season 1 at the rook?
I was just gonna say, I was like, you said nook earlier. I heard it.
Yes, the rook. So yeah, I think I remember the rules. So we're gonna just play our own game that makes sense with whatever our rules are, which is whatever I remember.
Okay, disclaimer, big dumb idiot here.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna move like how I feel like it.
Okay, let me give you like a quick little rundown. And again, these might be wrong. Okay, so if I am correct, this is
according to my calculations.
According to my calculations, this is the Arasha summary of how to play chess.
Ba-da-da.
So all of these pieces in the front, they're the pawns. There you go. And they only move up once. But the first time that each of these move, they can move 2 spaces, either 1 or 2 up. And then the way that you capture the opposite pawn up. Yeah.
Diagonal or just up?
Not diagonal, just up. But if one is diagonal, if this were your piece, you can capture it diagonally. So you capture pawns diagonally, but you move them upward.
Does it matter? Do I have to stay on a specific color? No, right?
What do you mean? Like no.
Okay.
No. For some of the pieces, it does.
Did you notice that we're like inside a big chessboard?
Holy shit.
I know.
It's meta.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then the rook, potentially this guy, I'm pretty sure this is the rook.
I like him.
Moves up and to the side, however many they want, and at all times. I think
you're smart.
As long as the pieces aren't in the way.
Okay.
And then the knight moves in L shapes, right? So this is an L, so you can move it here, or this is an L, so you can move it here. Okay. This guy moves diagonally. The king can move wherever, one spot, and the queen can move wherever, however many spots.
Okay, of course she can. She's a woman.
Because she's a queen. I think that's all of it.
Okay.
And some of it might have been a little bit wrong, but you know what? That's how we're going to play. And I don't know how much of that retained, but that is chess.
I'm playing Picasso chess. I want to do it how I do it.
Okay, would you like to go first?
No, you go first.
No, you.
Okay. See, you're yelling at me for real. And I want to be careful about like the mic and whatnot.
Take her with you. Take her with you.
All right. So we move one of these guys here.
Yeah, so you can move it up 1 or 2. Okay.
I did 1 because I'm skilled.
All right.
What's
the question
you
say?
set this up really nice. And
Thank
oh
you.
God,
That's
no
all
one
right.
look at my face right now. Okay.
All
right. What? What do you want?
That's a great question to start with.
What do you want?
What do you want?
I want.
And you better say it with your chest.
Oh yeah. Did we say that was the name that we named this game?
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. We named it that.
Say it with your chest.
What do you want? I just want.
It can be as specific or vague or like today.
I know this is really lame across the board, but I think it's just what's like speaking to me is I just want across the board security. I want to feel secure and good in my friendships, relationships, family dynamics, money, home, everything. I'm a simple person. I don't need anything too crazy. I would just like to feel secure and safe. Okay?
I love that. That's a good answer. When I was writing this question in my head, I was like, Rowan's going to say peace.
Oh.
I was like, she's going to say, I want peace.
Girl, I had a weekend and I'm literally like, I would like to just be good.
Yeah. Security all around.
No, I actually meant I want security guards.
I want my bodyguards in the room when we're filming Spitball.
I want security. Get her out of here. Security.
We're going to keep account for how many times your voice does that today.
Everyone keeps saying to me, they're like, when you get your surgery, are you going to sound different? Which, no, by the way. Like, I'm just fixing what hurts me. But it would be funny because what if I like was British when I came out?
That's funny. An accent, because I was thinking you could come on here and be like, "Good morning, Los Angeles."
Yeah, I'm thinking there's a bit there. Or I come out of surgery and I go like this. What on earth happened in there?
Right.
Wait, I can do it better. I have to get in the mode. Oh, Sam, you're not that pretty and you're not that bright. Okay, now I'm in it. My surgery was fantastic.
There you go.
I'm losing it.
No,
You guys know who that
it.
is?
Jennifer
Lopez. Your turn.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that was the move that you wanted to make.
Yeah.
Because remember, that pawn can also move I can move one more space.
Okay.
If you want
No, you know what? You're on the other side of the board.
I'm not trapping you. I'm teaching.
Okay.
All right.
I want to stay right there.
Fine.
I'm not trying to win.
Okay, I'm going to move this one.
Sure.
And I'm going to grab this.
Forgive my
little
handwriting.
sticky note.
Wow.
Sticky.
You folded this really well. If you could have seen how I envisioned it in my mind, I want you to know it was horrible.
I really think I am just a visual person. I've said it so many times. Like, I just am able to, like, I'm able to, like, see a frame and be like, yeah, that's straight. I don't need to put a ruler on it and stuff.
That's so crazy. I'm a visual person, but I visualize all the worst things.
Oh.
So read that now.
So read that. Okay. When was the last time you felt pure joy? I have never seen you write like this. Did you? This is not your handwriting.
It is my handwriting. I was feeling extra like weird today. I was like on my beautiful mind type shit.
So you just like
Can I
did
see?
letters differently?
Let me see. Oh yeah. No, that's all right. I was rushing.
Okay, all right. No. It's not bad. It's not bad. I feel like I've seen your handwriting and I've never
seen you write in hieroglyphics before.
The last time I felt pure joy was when I saw your old handwriting.
I know.
The last time I felt pure joy. Gosh, honestly, like recently, like I feel like life is very, very good right now. I feel like I am in a moment of clarity for myself. And, you know, I've been in LA now for almost 3 years. I'm coming up on my 3 years. And I think that has always been a very pivotal time for me across the board. Like in high school, it took me 3 years to really feel like I enjoyed everything that I was doing and to feel good about the activities and hobbies that I was doing. Same with college. Like it took me about 3 years to feel really solidified in my friendships and my studies and stuff like that. And now it feels like that's happening again in a third. After 3 years. It's really feeling quite clear to me why I'm here, what I like to do. I feel like I've made so much progress in all of the projects that I've really sunk my teeth into, both in my professional life and my personal life. So truly, I'm feeling pure joy.
That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. And you have had a lot of exciting things happen, and I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Good answer.
Thank you.
All
Now
right.
it's your turn.
I'm not going to play with any type of strategy.
Okay. Very good.
Do you think this is going to topple over?
But possibly.
Good.
I'll hold her. It'll be more fun that way.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's see what you got for me.
Spill.
Have you ever written like this?
What do you think? Does it look weird?
I forgot to read it. No, it looks beautiful. What would you do if your best friend told you they were in love with your girlfriend?
Whoa! We're getting juicy.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Like, literally, when I wrote this, I was like, this is challenging. Really put yourself in that situation right now.
Oh, God. I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
What you do if your best friend told you you're in love with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
I feel like I have to be really delicate with this because there's like a lot of people's feelings to consider.
Definitely.
Because it's like, it's one thing like when someone's like, like when it's like if someone were to come to you and you're like, I hooked up with your girlfriend, I'd be like, you garbage.
Yeah.
But like to be like, I'm in love with your girlfriend, I'd be like, oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay.
No?
I actually have a girlfriend now, so I can like think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it like I was just thinking about it like out on the outskirts, but and not from like a personal standpoint. So like if someone were to come to me and tell me that, oh God, I don't know. I'm thinking,
Bridget, I have something to tell you.
No,
I love you.
I think I'd have to be like, well, I am also in love with my girlfriend, and my girlfriend is in love with me. And you need to respect that And we're going to have to draw some boundaries accordingly moving forward.
Yeah.
So that I don't want to have to like wreck this friendship, but I also have to preserve the safety and security of my person that I love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that good?
I think so.
I'm saying that, but I also think if someone came to me and was like, I'm in love with her, I'd be like, I'll kill you. Bridget, turn this off. Turn this off.
After you've already said that, Bridget, turn this off.
Turn this off. I'm wearing a shirt right now.
Cute.
Thanks.
I love that. No, I think that is completely fair. Because it's really hard in that instance to feel anything but anger and, sorrow for the situation.
Yeah, like I'd want to be. Yeah, like I feel like my instinct first is to be like, oh, I'm so sorry that's not happening.
Right.
Because well, yeah, like what? No.
I mean, you definitely don't want anybody there that would threaten the relationship for sure. I guess, I would certainly appreciate my best friend coming clean to me in that way. I would appreciate being told that.
I don't know if I would.
But yeah, I don't know. Some people would be like, no, you just don't tell your best friend and you just like quiet down or move on or find someone else. And it's like...
This is the thing too. And this is where I get stressed because this is always like the thing in movies, right? Where it's like, I oftentimes find that people will be like rooting for like, let's say like this person and this person were together, but then they break up. And then this person and this person are with someone new. And it's like the audience is like, oh, I'm so sad. I want like this person and this person together. And this person might be perfectly nice, but it's like, is this making sense? Where it's like, oh my God, like, I don't know what I'm saying.
So you're saying like give the other person a chance.
Well, I'm trying to give a good example, right? Like, I'm trying to like think of like
because one of the shows that comes to mind for me is One Tree Hill. Have you ever seen that?
No, but that's where I'm going with. That's where I'm headed. Like when someone is like I'm trying to think of like a Friends reference, right?
Okay.
Like
Ross, Rachel, Joey? Spoilers.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. Being in love is hard because you want to, I think I could be empathetic to the situation, but also be like, well, that's not.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
I bring up One Tree Hill because it feels like, Peyton, Lucas, and Brooke, right? So Lucas and Brooke were dating. And at some point, Peyton had feelings for Lucas. And she told Brooke. And there's like all this other history with that too, obviously between Peyton and Lucas that isn't really relevant right now, but mostly just that I believe that there was a lot of feedback about it because Peyton told Brooke and was like, I am in love with him. And she was like, well, you can't have him. And like, it was definitely very touchy between them. And again, there's a lot of context, but I always remember thinking in my head, like, well, I respect that they were honest and spoke what they were feeling and put it out there.
Yeah.
Although I can admit that maybe that isn't the best course of action. It might be better to not share.
I don't know. It really is one of those things where I'm like, I really don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I mean, think about it if you were in love with your best friend's girlfriend. What would you want to do?
I think I would... I don't, if I'm really actually thinking about my real life best friends, I think I value those relationships too much to be like, I think that would be really hurtful and be like, if I know my best friend and her girlfriend love each other, it's like, what am I going to do? Home wreck that?
Right,
no?
right.
Yeah, that's really complicated. And certainly a situation that people have been in before, something I hope to never be in.
Oh, absolutely. Because you hang out all together as a group and then it's like, well, who met them first, right? And then it's like, what kind of connection is fostered? What's the foundation of this relationship? Is it a better relationship because this relationship just started with this person? Like, it's all very nuanced, but...
It really is, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about it. Like, I feel like when I read the question, I'm like, well, I guess... objectively, and I'm like, no, let me think about me and my personal, and it's really tricky. I don't know. I think I would just have to be like, I want to give you a chance to work through. Maybe this is what I do. Maybe I'd be like, oh, okay, not loving it, But I want to give you the opportunity to like move through your feelings in a way that is respectful towards our boundaries, but also healing for you so that we can all land somewhere and no one has to get hurt. Question mark?
I like that.
It's
that in a
either
way
that or I
protects
killed
you.
him. I don't know.
Yeah.
In Minecraft.
That in a way, I think
I would never kill anyone.
that feels like a solution that protects all of the relationships involved and also listens to everyone. You know, it's not your fault that you fell in love with somebody. It just kind of sucks that it happens to be my girlfriend.
Sheesh. You really got me with that one.
Yeah,
mine are literally, you're going to keep reading mine, and it's literally like, would you rather fart or poop?
And there's our poop quota.
There we go.
Okay.
Right, your turn.
I'm going to move this one.
I wish I had an energy drink. I should have got a
I
sugar-free
moved
Red
mine
Bull.
too, just in case you didn't see that, because you
Sure.
can do that.
Okay. Because you can, and it died. Weather out here. Wait, I think I'm scared for this one that you're pulling. I think I saw it.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
big mess.
Big Mac.
Big Mac mess.
Hey, snake plant.
Yeah, talk to the snake plant.
How are you guys today?
All
Looking
right,
ravishing.
Get this out of here. Get the shit out of here.
Oh. So true.
Okay. Do you think ignorance really is bliss?
Ooh, I like that one.
This kind of feels like it ties into the last question where
Little
it's
bit.
like, if you don't know, is it just better? Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. I feel like it's certainly a lot easier to not know the answers to a lot of questions. And I think curiosity killed the cat, right? Like, if you are constantly trying to, like, get to the bottom of certain things, or the fact of the matter is there's so many questions in this world that go unanswered or that have historically been unanswered. And I think if you think about things too deeply, that's when it gets a little bit heavier.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I think we had discussed this before, like, it's really haunting to think about how much stuff we're not supposed to think about as humans.
Yeah, I could panic right now. But
Like,
yes.
like why and what
No.
and how
And who and where?
and where, you know?
Yeah, no, you're right.
And we're just kind of going with it. And we've all just kind of had to accept the idea of just like, that's life. And we don't really know why, but we're doing it.
I know that really gets to me too. It's really nuts. Like the fact that we have no answers. Like, and I'm always teetering in between. Like, I have one chance to make my mark here, and I have to work really hard so that I do a good job, and my like gift of life is worth something. Versus literally being like, I did not ask to be here. I have one job, and it's to vibe.
Yeah.
Like I can't make up my mind on what I'm supposed to be. Which one?
Right. It's so I guess you really, again, you're not supposed to think too deeply about it. So in a way, I understand ignorance is bliss, but at the same time, there certainly is a lot of relief that comes out of clarity.
Yeah.
When you do know the answers, and that way you're able to move accordingly. You're able to like actually put other things in motion with your actions. So it's like, you know, the biggest form or the biggest example I can think of right now is like, you know, maybe your partner's cheating on you. If you don't know, yeah, sure, you know, you'll be happier because you're like, that's something that I'm not even considering. And then, of course, finding that information out, that knowledge will be really damaging to your mental health and your relationship. But then you're able to find bliss elsewhere, removing yourself from that situation, finding the answers without this person who's clearly manipulating you.
Yeah, I think like first of all, you took that question in like a really like wise and deep direction that I wasn't expecting. So good on you. Because I just mean like people used to always throw that around where they'd be like, ignorance is bliss. And I remember when I was younger, I was so anti that. I was like, I need to know everything. And I think like when it came to it, it's like, I remember, I don't know if you felt this way, but like when I was like in high school and like a younger person, it felt like all of us, if we had heard someone had been talking shit about you or like whatever, it was like everyone's like combined duty to like tell that person like, here's what this person said about you. You know, maybe it's just because I grew up like, like cheerleading or whatever, where it was just like kind of petty drama everywhere. But it's like, I remember like people would like come to me and be like, I heard blah, blah, blah said this about you. And she said that this and that and this. And I literally would always be like, oh my God, I have to know like everything that everyone's saying about me. And then like I grew up and I literally was like, I don't think I care. Like if you're talking about, like, I don't care. If you're talking about me, sometimes people need to talk shit. And if it's about me and that's what you need to do it. Feel better.
Do it.
Like, you know, but it's like kind of like, it's just like one of those things where I literally just was like, and then people would be like, I don't know, ignorance is bliss. And I was like, no, it's not. I need to know what these people are saying. And then you grow up and you're like, I don't actually care. If anything is ever big enough of an issue, I would hope that you'll come communicate it to me and we can like talk it out and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, so I'm like, there are certain things where it's like, yes, you need to know this. Ignorance is not bliss when your partner is cheating on you. That's something you need to know.
Certainly.
But like, it's like, do I need to know everything about, like...
No, I completely understand what you're saying. And it's interesting that you've tied it to apathy in a way as well. Like, not caring, because that also seems like something that is an easier way of life. You should not care about what other people are saying about you all the time. And that in a way ties to social media then, right? Like, we are not up reading every single comment, every single review, every piece of feedback about this podcast. Otherwise, we would be like changing things, or we would be like, oh gosh, well now I feel insecure about the way I was sitting or the way I was doing this, the way I was doing that. It's almost like the ignorance out of that is we're doing our show our way and we're leading with our beliefs and our perspectives. There's certainly helpful feedback, but then there's also a lot of stuff that we're just like disregard, not caring, not knowing.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
I think I really am really grateful for the audience that we do have, because I do feel as though I'm proud of our little community and everyone's like willingness and wantingness to like engage in conversations, especially like with us. I've had a lot of people reach out to me about their sobriety journeys and whatnot, and I really appreciate that, like, more than you know. And if I'm not always responding, I am supporting. I really want you to know that.
Yeah.
But there are every once in a while you see like a topic or something, or like a comment, and Sally, like a comment, and it's just like, okay, we have to focus on the good of everything.
Definitely. Yeah. I think shifting your focus is maybe a little bit easier of saying that instead of just like not knowing what's out there.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Ooh,
all right. Deep
today.
Yeah.
All right, here I go. Wait,
right.
Is it my turn?
It's yours.
Oh. Let me go.
All the way over there.
Yeah. I know that
you moved two pieces.
I did. I moved up a little bit more. Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. What did I write?
What is the most embarrassing thing your parents have ever caught you doing? I'll tell you right goddamn now.
Yes.
I don't know. This didn't really embarrass me too much. But it is something that sure as heck has stuck with me.
Oh God.
Because I'm weird about embarrassment. When I do something embarrassing, I'm like, I don't care. But if I do something that I didn't realize was embarrassing, then I'm like, that's embarrassing. You know? But okay, my parents, so like when I was younger, this is what's coming immediately to mind. When I was like in elementary school, I was up in my bedroom and it was nighttime and my mom was on a walk through the neighborhood, and I don't know if the mic literally just caught my tummy growling.
Oh, I heard it.
You heard
definitely
it?
Did.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. I gotta have lunch. And whatever. So I was up in my room and and my mom was on a walk through the neighborhood and I was dancing my little heart out, probably to like the Cheetah Girls like album or like Taylor Swift, like whatever. And I had my blinds open and my lights on and my naked butt and body dancing around my room. And I remember I just was like, our song is Slim's Green Door. Yeah. And sheesh. And literally, like, naked, dancing, having the best time. And I just remember I heard like a knock on my door and my mom goes, when your lights are on and it's dark outside, it's really easy for people to see in your window.
Oh my God.
And I literally was like,
yeah.
So I remember that.
I would cry upon immediate embarrassment.
I don't think I really was. I just like was like, what?
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Dancing, come in.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I was dancing naked, and I still kind of do that.
Yeah.
There's some times where like I'll be in my room and I keep my window open during the day because like I have a lot of plants that I like to have light in. Of
course.
So sometimes I come home and after work I rip off all my clothes. I'm like, God, I hate working for a living.
Yeah.
And
you love being naked.
I love being naked. I really do.
That's awesome.
I really do. You don't?
I want to be more comfortable being naked.
I will do everything naked. I really do. I really, if I'm home, I'm probably that.
I don't even like, I sleep with like shorts and a shirt on. Like I can't even sleep in my underwear.
I have been doing that recently because it has been brought to my attention that apparently sleeping naked is maybe not the cleanest thing for you.
Oh, really?
That's what my girlfriend told me. So
interesting.
But I do take my boobs and tits out sometimes when I'm hot.
Yeah, you just take them out of the collar of the shirt.
No, I just take the shirt off. Oh yeah, I put them up here and I tie them like a bow tie.
Yeah, this would be nice.
That's good. I do a lot of things. Well, certainly if I'm not... Listen, I have one rule in my house. It's that if I'm in my house, I'm not wearing a bra.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, I can understand that.
I'm an adult who pays bills.
I just watched that episode of Friends where Rachel discovered like being naked in the apartment, and she was like, oh, I guess I could do that. And I have literally never done that.
You could. You literally have the perfect space.
I suppose so. Again,
I have roommates. I walk through and they're like, come on.
Okay. No, you know what? This morning actually was the closest that I had ever gotten to where I had come out of the shower and I had just put like my underwear, I put my bra on, and then I like started cooking breakfast and I just was like, okay, like let me just do this. Let me just try this. So I made breakfast in my underwear and that was interesting.
You're microdosing nudity in the home.
A little bit,
I like
you
that
know.
for you.
I'm weaning up, you could say.
Wean.
I'm weaning up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your turn.
What was the original question?
The most embarrassing thing your parents ever seen.
Yes.
Okay. Cat's out of the bag, guys.
You know what would be really funny is if I moved literally any of these up here because then I wouldn't have to draw from here.
Right. You're actually playing the game. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well, eventually we're going to have to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and move.
Oh, will we? We got 20 minutes on the clock.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We'll just end up answering questions then.
Yar.
Okay, here we go. When did you first experience fear? Whoa. Oh boy.
No boy.
I'm pretty sure that I was a very anxious baby. I think I told you this, like, on the flight to like America. I was like crying the entire time, and I was just very. I mean, I guess I was scared, like I guess as a baby. But the first time that I can actually like remember, it doesn't feel like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a movie or a show or something that I saw that was pretty scary. Okay, I think I've told this on the pod.
I love when you think.
When I think, I'm like looking around.
You really do look at your thought bubbles.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Okay, stop me if I've told you this story before.
No.
But there's so when we first came to America, I was in this, like, I think it was daycare or pre-K or something that I was in. I was in this classroom and I had to poop.
Nice.
And I only felt comfortable doing that with my mom.
I do know this story.
Oh, have I told this on the pod?
You have, but do tell it for the new balls.
For the balls. Okay. So I put on, or I have my clothes on already. I'm not in daycare naked. I have my clothes on
Some
already.
Shit I would do.
Right. In the middle of like class or something, I just like, I get up in the corner and I just sit by myself. And I really have to poop. And my teachers are coming over to me and they're like, Arasha, like, are you okay? Do you need anything? Like, should we go to the bathroom? And I was like, and I just was like, nope, nope, nope. Like, I didn't speak a lot of English then as well. So I just was like, no, like, just kind of telling them to back up. I guess all my friends too were like, Arasha, come here. And I was like, no, I like the corner. So I stayed there. And then during recess, I remember I came outside and everybody ran to the playground. And I remember I slowly walked out and sat on the bench. And I just like sat there and I started pooping. And I was like, oh my God, like everybody's going to expose me.
How old are you?
Like 4. Like 4 or 5. And I'm pooping myself sitting on this bench. And I'm like, what do I do? Like, I'm going to have to be poopy all day until I go home. So I poop a bunch. Just into my freaking underwear. And again, I have clear memories of my friends like coming over to me being like, Arasha, come on. And I was like,
no, I have poop in my pants.
I have poop. I have so much poop. And then when we went back inside, I went back into my corner and I still like isolated myself from everybody. And then my mom came and she was like, hey, like, let's go to the bathroom. And I was like, yes, yes.
Well, wait, why didn't you go? Oh, because you couldn't poop if your mom wasn't there.
Right.
Had you ever tried?
No, I don't think so. I think I had always done it with my mom.
Yeah.
So I just was like very scared. So we went into the stall and then I remember like pulling my Dora underwear down and it was a Sunday. Is that gross?
I thought you just were telling us what day of the week it was. I was like, wait, where were you at school?
Oh no, I meant like it was a poop Sunday on my on
Wait,
my
I like the
underwear.
idea of offering like exposition at the end of the story. And it was Sunday.
Just pointless exposition,
Right.
man.
Thanks.
It was a Sunday.
That is scary.
It was very scary. I remember that was, again, like now looking back, it's such a funny story that I was just like collecting my poop in my pants. But then it was purely fear. Like I was like, please don't touch me. Don't come near me. I don't want anybody's help. Like I do not feel safe with any of you.
Oh.
So I was very scared.
Yeah, because you did something crazy.
Oh, I had poop.
And that's fair. That's fair. You do weird shit when you're a kid because you don't know any better.
No, I had no idea.
Better.
I mean, it was their job to like help me go to the bathroom and stuff, and I was like,
well, they did ask.
no, they helped.
They could have been.
They
They could have
tried.
been like, this child is something is up with.
I know.
with
They
them.
just called my mom, and they were like, yeah, she's being a freak on the
She's
bench.
sitting in the corner talking to a TV full of static and holding her poop in her butt.
Yeah, she keeps itching herself.
Yeah, her eyes rolled back like an hour ago, and she
Oh my
said that
God.
she's talking to God.
I really could have been a demon child. That's for sure.
Well, that's a good one. All right, here we go.
All right, yes.
I'm gonna pull this one with the rook.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Just
What does he do?
He moves up or to the side, so you can move it.
Oh, I can't do that because my. Oh yeah, I
Oh
can
no,
go
you
there.
can do that. You can do that. It's
Nice.
great.
It's close by. Okay. Describe your best bra. Naked bra boob.
Naked bra boob.
Actually,
Tell me like the go-to bra. Like which bra are you like? Yes.
I have only bras. I don't wear padded bras, obviously. Can you imagine? I do have milky jugs though.
You do have milky
I
jugs.
do have I'm sorry. The perfect tit allegations are true.
What the
My
heck?
boobs are really good. I will say this.
Ugh.
And one thing I say for me as a queer person, I really like when they don't exist when I have clothes on, and I want to be as flat chested as possible. But when I take my bra off and I'm naked at home, I want to have the biggest, milkiest jugs of your life.
Achieved. They are there.
Thanks. I will say that all my favorite bras are from Tomboy X, and you can use code Rowan20 at checkout.
Plug.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna move my rook as well.
It is funny because I do feel like I'm like mask outside and ish, and then I like go in and I'm girly, like I'm like Baywatch boobs running, like yay.
The yitties.
Me and Maddie always talk about that.
All right. Here we go. Would you rather just dropped?
Oh.
Spend a week in a haunted cabin, or spend a week in an abandoned motel in the middle of nowhere.
And I want to add something, a little sprinkle of this, because I already know what you're gonna say because you're gonna be like, well, one is definitively haunted and the other one's just empty, but it is a shining situation. Like you are deep out there. Insanity is on the menu.
You know, upon first instinct, the motel scares me a little bit more than the cabin. But then again, I don't know. Like the cabin feels like scary man in the woods is gonna come bludgeon me.
Bludge.
And motel feels like scary demon twins are gonna find me.
Yeah.
So I feel a little more frightened at like the reality of the cabin. And I'm by myself.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere?
And you can only watch Spitball.
For a week?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know. The more I think about it, I'm like, the hotel just might be nice. Get away.
I mean...
Get away from the family, you know?
Is the haunted cabin in the middle of nowhere, too?
Of course.
Oh, they're both in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there's no Ralphs nearby.
Okay, cabin or motel? Cabin or motel? Cabin or motel? I'm going cabin.
Oh, haunted?
Sorry.
Why?
Cabin just feels cozier.
No, I don't even like a nice cabin.
Oh, really? I love a cabin.
I don't know.
I love a cabin, like by the lake and stuff. Scary,
I don't know,
but
man.
cute. Motel? I don't really want to be in a motel, and it's abandoned, and it's in the middle of nowhere.
Abandoned is scary.
Abandoned is scary.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I'm not really touching that. I'm going to the cabin.
All right.
Somebody come with me.
Okay. Here we go.
Rook in the house.
Is a rook house. That was good, right?
That was great.
Thanks. What do you care about the least?
This question next.
I'm thinking. Entertain them.
So what are you guys gonna be for Halloween this year? Because I've started thinking about it. I have an idea.
Oh my God, I have something.
Okay. For what you're gonna be for
Oh,
Halloween?
no, I can't say that.
Oh, okay. So I have ideas. I kind of don't want to say it. I want to just like shock the world.
Okay, I have something to say.
Okay.
Now this is, I could see a world where people get mad at me.
Uh-oh.
This is the thing that's coming to my head right now.
Okay.
And I know that this might be still topical by the time this episode comes out. I want to preface this statement by saying that the person that created this trend, I'm very happy for them because I do believe that their trend that they started was able to fund the money of their transition. I could not care less about anything that is demure. You know this trend?
Or mindful.
Or mindful.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not for it.
No.
And why is that?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
I never got on board with the trend, and I want everyone to have fun. I really do.
You just don't care.
I don't care.
That's a great
But
way
like,
to say
you
that.
see how No, I don't. I'm at home watching Vanderpump.
Hmm.
You see how I watch Vanderpump, and I shut the hell up about it? But actually, I don't. I'm
Interesting.
always talking about it.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just one of those trends where, and I will say, the person that like started it, like they did. I don't know if you heard that. Like it blew up so well that they were able to like get all this like money from and profit off of it in a way that's going to help them transition, which is awesome.
That's fantastic.
So
I had no idea.
So I love. That's the story that I understand it as.
Wow.
So I am very happy, and if that is true, then absolutely slay, get that check.
Yeah,
and I'm happy for you.
Because that blew up. It is fascinating how.
Do you like it?
I mean, I don't really. I think I'm neutral. I haven't used it, I guess.
I haven't used it.
I haven't said it. I guess I've done like content regarding it because it's been trendy.
Topical, yeah.
It's been topical, so I've been around it a little bit. I mean, I don't necessarily have an opinion about it, I think what's the only thing that fascinates me is how these trends. Really take off. Like it is wild to think just two adjectives that this person described and used are now being used by celebrities worldwide. Like it just became that viral so quickly.
Yeah. It is nuts. It wasn't even like, it was never like I never even saw it before. It was like huge as hell.
It's that's the thing that's interesting to me about it. So that's where my like care, I guess, comes in of it.
I guess I don't know. I was a trend. Usually I'm with I'm with the trends.
Yeah.
But I literally was like, I can't do this one. I don't know why it's not clicking for me.
No worries.
So I don't care
no
about
worries. You don't have to care. You don't have to care.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Someone's gonna be like, well, you're not very demure, Rowan, so no one cares.
No, that's what the comments are gonna be. All right. I'm moving this guy diagonally. I'm getting in over here. We probably can do like 2 more each.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
We got a little clock up there.
Yeah. Okay. What would you say to your elementary school self if you could talk to her?
I forgot you were reading. I was like, wait, that's so nuts. I wrote that too.
Yeah.
I forgot you were reading mine.
Let's see. Elementary school. I would tell my elementary school self to enjoy more.
Aww.
I realized actually that I say enjoy all the time. It's like
you do that.
It's interesting. Do.
Duh.
It's interesting because somebody had pointed it out to me because they were like, every time you say bye to me, you say enjoy.
You do.
I'm always just like, all right, see ya. Yeah, enjoy. Like,
you're sweetie.
I don't know. I guess it just kind of feels like whatever you're doing, like go have fun with it or just like enjoy your time, enjoy whatever. And I think I could have used a little bit more of that when I was younger. I mean, the way that I just cared about stuff that really doesn't matter, particularly like freaking grades in elementary school and middle school. Where are those grades?
Yeah.
Where are those grades? Literally nowhere. And I cared so much about it. And I could have spent that time enjoying like friends, enjoying my family,
Pooping on your hand in the playground.
That was daycare, okay? I was potty trained in elementary school, so I don't need to tell myself how to wipe. Yeah, I think I just wish that I was a little bit more light. I think I just want more of a lighthearted attitude as I was younger.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was ahead of the game. I never gave a shit about grades.
Really?
No.
It wasn't even my parents. Like my parents weren't like grades. They were pretty chill. Like I don't know if this is rare, but my parents, like, they didn't check my report cards and stuff. I have so many friends who they were like, their parents were like, report cards on the table, or like, oh, you had a test last Tuesday, let me see that test on the table.
No, not mine either.
Not my parents at all.
Nope.
I mean, they cared, but they weren't like keeping track of when I had assignments and stuff.
I was just talking about this morning, and I personally am thankful for this. I knew what I was good at when I was a kid. I knew what I liked. I liked art. I liked music. I liked cheerleading, and that's it. I hated school. I know I've said that a million times on this podcast. I really did a lot.
Yeah.
And my parents were always just like, focus on what you like, excel in your arts and your music, and just pass. Make sure you pass the others.
Yeah.
Like they were like, who cares if you fail? They were like, just do enough to pass these classes and then really focus on what you love.
Wow.
And I'm thankful for that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's great.
Well, because also like I spent my summers at Interlochen in Michigan studying singing and songwriting and classical vocal and whatever. My parents were very, very like, you got the art thing. Do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah. I think for me, there was maybe just this like, I guess like foreshadowing guilt of, my parents made such a big sacrifice taking this family to America that it feels like a huge reason for that was so that we could have more opportunity and better education. Oh. And so it almost felt like we need to maximize that. They did their part. I need to make sure I'm taking advantage of the resources that I've been given.
Dude, you're probably speaking to a lot of people right now with that mindset.
Yeah.
I can completely, I can't relate, but I can entirely understand why you might have, you and your brother probably have that weight on you because you knew the sacrifices they made.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you want to be able to give your parents that fulfillment, that like that satisfaction of being like, you made the right choice. Sure. And like you can believe and trust that I am going to make sure that I show my gratitude right back to you for that.
Yeah. Well, you also, if I know you, you hold yourself to a specific standard till this day. So you've probably just always been like that, which is good.
Yeah.
It's good, but you also can grant yourself.
Have
boundaries with your demands. I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. I think that's something that I'm constantly working on, is to just not be so hard on myself.
You're doing great.
Thanks, boo.
I'm proud of you.
All right, you good in there?
All right. Probably do a swallow.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? We're coming to the end of the app.
Yeah. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Have you ever had lice? I have not. That's one of those things, though.
I'm so glad we got to that question.
That's one of those things, though, where it's like when you're a kid, it's like, I'm worried about two things: lice and quicksand.
Oh, yeah.
Like, literally, I remember they'd be like, I would hear things, they'd be like, did you hear about Patrick?
Yep.
He's at the nurse because he has lice.
Yeah.
And I literally would be like, ah!
Yeah.
No,
there was a scandal. There was a scandal at my school with lice in middle school. Yeah, one girl got lice and everybody freaking bullied her.
Oh,
it was terrible.
Like, I didn't ask to be lice.
Oh
girl.
my God, yeah. And I was a loser too, so I was like in no position to bully. I wasn't bullying her. I just heard about the bullying and I was like, oh, so someone else is getting bullied too. That's cool. No, I felt really
so sad.
No. In all seriousness, it was really upsetting. Because she didn't come to school for 2 days. Like, I think what had happened was, like, she had gotten lice from somebody or something like that, and then she came to school, and then it spread to a few girls in the locker room, and then everybody, like, blamed her for it, and everyone was like, it was her, she did it, and whatever, and so everybody was just, like, mean to her in a way that's just like, if you get lice, that ain't your fault. Like, it's not, it feels so embarrassing in the way that it's like, oh my God, like, this is my fault. I did something, and then I got other people this like same thing, and for some reason that feels like it reflects on me. Like, I understand why she must have felt like, you know, she couldn't come to school for a couple of days. Like, I would also have been really traumatized by that feeling. But for me, it feels a little like, I don't know. That aspect of it felt juicy. That's why I had the question down, because I remember it was such a scandal for me in middle school.
When you're saying these things, I'm thinking to myself, what if lice aren't real? And it was adults' way of, like, conditioning us from a young age to be super cautious about, like, catching and spreading
diseases.
Yeah.
I see your point. I have unfortunately looked in the eyes of my lice.
Yeah.
Like, my mom's a hairstylist, so she heard lice is going around. She sat me down in her little chair. She put an apron around my neck, and she said, I'm getting the wide tooth comb, and dug into my scalp.
God.
And she would do this. She did this funny thing too, where she'd go down, and then she'd be like, Arasha, look.
God, this is freaking me out.
Oh, it was scary town. I would like look at the comb and I'd be like, oh my gosh. And it's really scary. All those little bugs are just living up on your scalp, and it's scary town.
No, I don't like that. They do not belong there.
No, they don't. So had it, done with it. Don't ever want to go back to it. You'll know though. You'll just be like,
I have lice. Well, I'm not gonna get lice now.
Do you feel like lice on you right now?
I do. I don't like when I think about bugs near me. The other day, I literally was so tired, and I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I was tired, so I was on the toilet and tired, and I put my face down on my knees, like in my chin. I was like, and I opened my eyes, and I was like here at the wall, and there just was like the biggest spider ever, and I was like, hello.
Oh, that's such a jump scare. I hate that.
Do one more, and then I think in lieu of a spitball for timing, maybe we both do.
Yeah, let's both. How about we for a spitball? How about we both do our kings? What's under our kings?
I like that.
What's under our kings, huh?
Oh, that was good, Rash.
Thank you,
Rashi.
Give it up, queen.
Wow, you knocked over the queen.
Give it up, queen.
Hates women.
I think this is the king. I don't know.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Wait,
right?
I actually think
a tall king.
It's the king.
It's the king. Okay. Would you ever go skydiving? Okay, this is really interesting for me because I have really gone back and forth on it. Okay, this is really interesting to me.
I would have loved if you went, this is really interesting for me. No.
Well, see, what's interesting about it is that my outlook on it has changed so much.
Sure.
When I was younger, absolutely the frick not. I was very scared of heights and roller coasters, so I would have said no then. Then I got on board with roller coasters and I was like, yay, yay, yay. And I said yes. And I almost went skydiving. When I was studying abroad, I signed up to go skydiving in Greece. The morning of, we get an email and it's like, bad weather, we're canceling the skydiving today. So I didn't get to go.
Whoa.
And I was very excited. I completely would have done it. I wish that I had gotten to. Because then, quickly after, I was very scared on a roller coaster. I had a very scary roller coaster experience, which I'll tell another time.
Which one?
On the Superman in Six Flags New England.
I'll
tell you that story.
Sure.
Or I'll tell it on the pod at some point.
Theme park episode.
Theme park. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Anyways, got traumatized by roller coasters and then heights again. And I still ride some roller coasters. I'm just more fearful of them. So then my answer had shifted to nope, never going skydiving. Sorry, goodbye. I'm now back.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think I would, because it seems like such an extraordinary experience that would be life-changing. It'd be such a great like face your fears moment. But also I know that I would be up there and I would cry and I would be like, somebody tell me I need to. Somebody slap me and say do it, and then I'll do it. That's my story.
Sure. Good answer.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
What's under your king?
Let's see, King.
And the queen has fallen.
All right.
Final cue. Here we go.
What's the last thing you searched on your phone?
Yes.
Let's see.
I hope it's juicy.
Spitball. It's gonna be stupid as hell. It is. You're gonna laugh.
Okay.
It's literally womenshealth.com thought-provoking questions. Which I will say, I literally like thought up all of my questions and then I needed a few more and I was like, let me see.
Inspo. No, that's okay. I sought out some inspo too.
Sure.
But then you can also tell which questions I just was like, I want to know, particularly, what do you want? And describe your best bra.
Yes.
I just was like, I'm curious.
I know. I feel like there were a few. You got a lot of my deep ones.
Yeah.
I had one in there I was really hoping you were going to get, and it was, do you think you have complete control
Lice.
over when you poop or fart?
Oh, definitely control. Well, I guess we'll have to do a part 2 of Say It With Your Chest.
That actually would be fun. Let us know if you guys want to see a second part of this. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I liked it. We can keep the questions that we like haven't opened yet. We'll keep them folded up and stuff, so we would do a part 2 in the future.
Yeah, and thanks again to chess.com for making us a custom Spitball
Spitball
board. We showed it in episode 1 of season 2. There is a little Spitball logo over here, but obviously we're not going to pick it up right now.
No,
or should we? Wait, now I kind of want to destroy
just like
it.
destroy the piece.
Should I?
All right, go for it.
Say something.
Mazel tov.
Yay!
That I hope that was fun for everybody else.
Chess.com's like, those pieces cost $1,000.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching. Come back next week where we'll do something else that's fun and cool, and comment below your answer to any of these questions.
Yeah, it's something fun and cool, and that's the Spitball guarantee. Over to you, Jake.
Bye!
I'm still here.
Jake, you can go home now.